Where you from and where you just came from and caught your case is two different things.
Okay.
And then it's, well, who you running with? And are you active? Are you an active gang member?
Prison Stories 101. Man, we got him back. I want to say this is the first time in the new year I've had you? Or did we do one right at the new year?
No, we did one right after New Year's.
Well, I just welcome back. We back at it again. I have to start off by just first and foremost, we always talk about the previous ones that you've done and getting the reception, man. How has the reception been for you and Percy?
Man, it's all love, man. It's all love. We chopped it up on the phone. We actually got some things that's supposed to come down the tailpipe. We'll see how that goes and stuff. But right now, I got a couple of legal issues going on and stuff. Everybody know I'm in a nasty divorce right now, so I'm trying to watch my step. You don't want to do too much and give nobody something they don't deserve. You heard me?
Well, I got to speak on it because in that day room conversation with you and Percy, Percy was feeling like, man, Gizzle won't let me get a word out. That's what he felt. That's what he live. You watch it. Y'all go watch the day room with OG Percy versus Ice Gizzle. He like, Gizzle won't let me get a word out. And then as the comments go on, and they like, damn, Percy, we can't get a word from Gizzle. What did you feel about the overall the dynamic of y'all's conversations?
I mean, it was cool with me, but you know what I'm saying? Like, when two people are speaking the same language, you know what I'm saying? It's going to happen. We're going to jump in. You know what I'm saying? Especially when that person is saying exactly what you want to say.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's all love. I ain't doing no tripping. He ain't tripping either. He called me. We laughed about it. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to OG Percy.
Nah, for real, you did a couple of other day rooms. I think you did one. You sat down
Dewberry.
You sat down the first one that we've with T. What's the name that you brought in?
Yeah.
Is there anyone else that you would like to maybe bump heads with that you've seen on the channel or the platform?
Man, I'm open for anybody, man. It's all love for me.
Okay.
It's all love for me.
There you go.
As long as you represent the real and stuff, we can let the tea spill. You heard me?
Do you rather talk to someone that's done state time or someone that has done fair time?
I mean, either one, because I've done a substantial amount of state time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just all of that versus the Fed time was just like so different. That one time in the Feds, nothing to ever compare to that.
As an education process, if you were to sit with someone that did a unit that you haven't been to, I know you probably heard of units. Is there someone?
Yeah, it's plenty.
Yeah, is there a unit that you would love to sit down and talk to someone and see how their situation was? Like maybe that you just heard about that unit or something?
Yeah. Because a lot of them was rocking, and then a lot of them was just, it was cool. And I'll be like, Houseway, like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I always want to see, TDC. I always hear like the stories about TDC, just the Texas criminal justice system, during this Texas time, but also the California time. It seemed like San Quentin,
their time is totally different.
Yeah, it's totally different. I be wanting to see because growing up, all I heard about was how horrible the California system was, and being in Texas, now I'm hearing about this Texas situation, but I always heard California was one of the, it's always the worst, especially during the 90s.
Yeah.
The Mexican gangs, the Blood and Crips, that was really when we watch those old movies.
And it's still kind of like that. You know what I'm saying? The ways they adopted back then still apply today. They just water it down just a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's still hella different compared to Texas and Louisiana town.
Yeah. When someone says they went up to Nebraska, so just one of them, do you feel like, man, you ain't really did no hard time because you went in that Texas time? Someone said they was in Kansas, Arkansas, or something.
It depends on what went on on those units, that I would tell them that you ain't really do no time. You know what I'm saying? Because although you ain't got to deal with all the gangs and all the craziness down here, when you go up north, you got to deal with the white folks.
Yeah.
And they the majority. Versus being down here, we're the majority.
Mm. That's real. New York. You ever bumped heads with a guy from that did some time on the East Coast?
Yeah, plenty. Plenty. Because as you go through the federal system, if you do anything, put in some work, stab somebody, do anything, or you're on a witness, whatever it is, they ship you. And ain't no telling where you end up on the monopoly board. So if you end up down here, you know what I'm saying? When you come to these different units and stuff like that, farms and stuff, you're going to have a New York car, you're going to have a Dominican car, you're going to have different white cars, you're going to have different black cars, and then all the gangs. You know what I'm saying? So choose, lose, or be confused.
Shit.
And then there's religion on top of all of that.
No, that's facts. That's facts. If hypothetically, let's say I'm in prison, knock on all kind of woods. Do I get to choose my car?
Nah, the car has to choose you.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You can, if they leave that decision up to you, then you good. But most of the time and stuff, they're gonna be like, where you from?
Okay, starts with where you from.
It starts from where you from versus where you just came from. Where you from and where you just came from and caught your case is two different things.
Okay.
And then it's, well, who you running with? And are you active? Are you an active gang member? You know what I'm saying? Or you're in the organization. You know what I'm saying? Because if you up north and all that type of stuff, they don't say gang. We ain't no gang. You know what I'm saying? You got Bloods and Crips in New York and different parts on the East Coast and stuff like that. But for the most part, they are organized. GDs, and BDs, and, P-Stones and all this type of stuff. Latin, Latin disciples. You got all kind of stuff. You even got white folks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He said just white folks over there.
Yeah.
Let's say if I wasn't part of no gang, and I come in and I'm like, I gotta get with a gang. Let's say I have no affiliation, but why when I step into this world, I want to get with the gang. You
don't have to get in the gang when you walk in the door, but you will have to pick a side for us statewide. So if you from Louisiana and you come up in there, they're gonna send you over to them. But then you say, I call my case though in Texas. I've been out here a while. I've been out here about 10, 15 years. They're gonna be like, all right, well, who you running with?
No, facts.
And then they're gonna say, well, go over here.
That's facts.
Then once you get there, then hey, you gang related? I'm this and that. Well, you're gonna have to run with us. We your people. We your folks over here.
Man.
So you either run with them or you don't. And if you don't and they throw you to the wolves, you by yourself. And you don't want that action.
No, facts.
Because every car in there gonna prey on you. They're gonna prey on you. You automatically, by denouncing to be with your hometown or the town you caught your case in, you become the prey. And every wolf from every car is gonna be gunning for you the moment you say that.
Let's do it like this, man. Today is MLK Day. We are Martin Luther King birthday, celebration. So I want to kind of have a conversation about, just of course, the segregation or racial divide in prison. You did state and fed. And of course, I want to ask in regards to the holiday, do you feel like we've come a long way based on your time when you first got in to the last time you got out as far as the racial divide? When it comes to COs to inmates and even inmates to inmates, have it gotten better? Like, it ain't just on some I hate you, you hate me.
Man, COs is going to be COs. It just depends on what they made of. If you're a fuck boy in a costume, that's what it is. You're going to be who you are. Even behind a badge, you're gonna be who you are. If you're a good person and stuff, good loving individual and respectfully respect people and stuff like that, then you're not gonna have a problem no time you ever go to work.